Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Round Up the Boys podcast, aka the Rubcast, your baby mother's favorite podcast, because she kept begging us for this second episode. It is your host with the most that does the most from coast to coast, Bimo Sucio. And here are the rest of the boys, the collective, the group of amazing gentlemen. Introduce yourselves, please.
What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Dev, the guy that you love to hate. Back for another week for me to hate.
And it's Guy.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
That's all you get.
Keep it simple.
That's all you get.
all right. Yo, this is Kenny, the Tatsumaki powers out here, baby.
You are no match
For my Tatsumaki.
for the Tatsumaki.
God, I love those guys.
shout out to Djibouti Dubs. They the streams are hilarious. Yeah. So how was everybody's week? Anybody do anything interesante? Anything happen?
Work.
Besides work. Fuck. I worked too.
I studied. Trying to be great in these streets.
This guy better in his education and knowledge.
Oh God, it's terrible.
Nice.
It reminds me how much I hate school, but knowledge is power. Yeah, so I'm trying to be all I could be.
And the more you know, the better you are. Because G.I. Joe. Yo,
you know what's funny though? I saw something on Twitter. I saw something on Twitter about what you call it, about people watching certain anime.
Yeah.
And people holding themselves accountable that they watch certain anime and they can't have an opinion about other anime. What do you call that?
I don't like. Do you mean in the sense like if I ask you, yo, what type of anime you watch, and you told me, give me an anime that you watch?
I mean, My Hero.
Okay, you like My Hero. Like, have you ever watched Bobobo? Bobobo. It's a very abstract and unique show.
I can try it.
But you've never watched it. What is wrong with you? You uncultured swine. You're not an anime fan.
I like anime. That is anime. My Hero is anime.
Sir, I dare say, you have baffled me and kerfuddled me. I challenge you to a duel. I am now busted out the white glove. I'm challenging you to a duel by gating the crept keeping. I'm keeping the gates. I'm keeping the gates locked. I'm gatekeeping on you. Right. But that was our topic for today. That's what we wanted to talk about. But let's try to reel it back. Did anybody catch up this week on good anime? Because
I caught up to Beastars this week.
I have not started watching that yet. I'll wait because I'm still trying to figure out my feelings on how I feel as a human being, if I'm a furry or not.
I mean, it's like a little slice of life with mystery. It's not bad.
No, the first season was great. I was very enthralled. I wanted is it Lagos? Legoshi. I wanted Legoshi to get him some, but like from a bunny, I don't know.
Oh wait, that's a furry anime.
That's the furry anime. The furry.
Yeah,
that's the Sonic Fox.
Yeah, basically, if Sonic Fox made an anime, that's what it was.
Sure.
No disrespect to the furries out there. Just know that a lot of people make fun.
I love furries. Sonic Fox is the most famous furry.
Facts. Sonic Fox is the most. For those of people who don't know, Sonic Fox, very famous fighting game community fighter, came out in a furry like a few years back, and he's still just been whipping that ass and owning tournaments. But I need y'all to recognize the greatness that is Dragon Quest, because holy shnikes, these past episodes and this battle with General Flazard, oh my god, this show has been great.
Yeah, the new adventures is dope. The new adventures is dope.
I don't care. This is Toei. I'm not even gonna hold you because they said they were gonna keep like. I don't think they're gonna stop. Like they're not gonna take a break. They said they want to keep going. This is giving me very you could try to rip me a new one if you can. This is giving me a lot of One Piece vibes because I'm all for it. I am enthralled in it. And like every One Piece fan that tells me to keep watching the goddamn show, it's just for the adventure. It's for the adventure. well, at least this one will have an end, unlike your show. But God, such a good. First off, Avant Strash, that shit was pretty epic.
It
Yo,
was
yo,
Air Slash.
my man went full Ultra Instinct, said, because I learned Air Slash, any move you come at me with, I'm dodging it with the eyes closed. Foom, 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 foom.
The thing is though, like as a Dragon Quest player, like the fact that they use the spells and the spells correctly. Well, I never seen Thwack in animated form. I didn't know it was. I think the description is that you hear the voices calling you from the underworld or some shit like that. Because like Thwack in the actual game is like a one. It could be a one hitter under certain circumstances.
In Smash,
like,
it is a one hitter.
So it's like, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, like if they hear the voices and they follow it, they die. They automatically die. And the fact that they got the old man in there, that had me. Oh my god, it had me weak. The two old cats.
Oh my gosh, that was funny.
That sounds like death tapping you in the shoulder and say, "Turn around."
That's really what it was. Like, hey, yo, bro, you got the time, huh? Yeah. Was anybody able to watch Jujutsu Kaisen though?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I caught up yesterday.
Yo, I don't know what it is with this show. I don't. People keep comparing it. It's like,
that's why.
Yo, you wildin', bro. This is a safe space.
Nobody in the show. That's what he said.
No, I know he does.
They became best friends. I love that character. He's hilarious.
Todo is funny. Wait until y'all see Boogie Woogie next week. When y'all see Boogie Woogie, y'all gonna be like, "Oh, word, yo." This, I don't care what they say. Studio Mappa has been killing it with the animation, running, fighting, whipping out the weapons and everything. The fluidity, just chef's kiss deliciosis. Honestly,
yeah, the episode was good. I didn't even know that girl's power, her curse power. One of the twins.
Yeah,
I should wrote her name down. I forgot her actual name.
If I'm not mistaken, it's Maki and Miwa.
Yeah,
it's something like that.
Now Maki's the one with the glasses, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Miwa.
Yeah, Miwa's the sister.
So yeah, Miwa power that she can create like matter. That's like that chick from My Hero, but like the only thing is she only could do that shit once a day.
Yeah, like her strongest is to make an extra bullet.
Yeah, but too bad her sister already OP.
Nah, what I liked about that relationship is that her sister, the younger sister, is the one who was like, why did you have to go and be great? Why couldn't we just live our lives? Yeah, why couldn't you just be a servant? I like that. That was cool. That's why I give this show props. I'm like, it's a horror shonen, but like it's opposite to what you thought things were.
Yeah, it's good. It's good writing. Even with damn, so I don't have their names. With Shorty that can use cursed objects, cursed nails.
Oh yeah. Nah, she's
I liked her delivery because I was like, damn, that's how you actually write a strong female lead.
Yeah, not in the face.
Because she's like, she wasn't just saying that she's beautiful when she's like she's a girl, but she's also beautiful when she's fighting.
Yeah, nah, and that's wifey.
Right.
What the fuck is you talking about?
That's all it is.
Scratch that. I'm sorry. We got 2 wifeys from class 1. Like, fuck is you talking about?
Yeah,
Maki is dope. But Itadori and Todo stole the show. Yo, I can't wait. Yo, next week's episode, Boogie Woogie. And I'm telling y'all, Boogie Woogie about to kill it. Dr. Stone. I don't know why Dr. Stone has been just fantastic this whole second season. Anybody caught up?
They put the anime back out?
Yeah, the anime's back out, bro. It's like episode.
Might be episode or 2 behind, but
okay. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's like 12 or I might be wrong, but like, yo, it's been amazing. I love Boichi's writing and his drawing is just fantastic. Watching that shit animated. Granted, we should be reading it because they like, I don't know why they took so long to bring out the second season. In the manga, they are so far ahead. Like, yo, other than that though, it's been good. Other than that, besides that,
though, it's good. Yeah, that the manga's far ahead though, because that's more material.
Oh no, most definitely. What I kind of want is a Sunken Rock anime, but the nudity and the violence in that definitely ain't gonna get cleared, and I damn sure don't want to see that in 3D CGI, because that's what I feel like they've been doing with a lot of adult or mature orientated anime like Doro Hetero and Berserk, that god awful 2016 fucking remake. That shit was.
I mean, CGI to me, I think one of the reasons you CGI is for just also for camera angles. I mean, yeah, some of it looks good, but it's camera angles.
No, of course, for camera angles, but I feel like it's also been used as a buffer for gore and violence.
Oh.
Only because like Noi is a very like the girls in Doro Hetero are very curvaceous, and the 3D CGI makes them look kind of block cheese.
What's her name? Is mad small. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about Ebisu. I'm talking about Noi and Nikaido. Like, you wildin'.
Talking about the snooze.
Yeah,
Talking about the snooze.
You love Nikaido.
No, I love Noi. But besides that, we got blessed. We got blessed with some crazy trailers for one film that I don't give a damn about, but I'm gonna shit on it once it comes out. That's the Snyder Cut.
The most amazing film ever.
Week.
The most amazing film ever.
The most amazing DC film next to Wonder Woman 84. Yes, we got great stuff out of it. What we got,
get to see what he was envisioning the whole time. What are you talking?
We finally saw the full dream sequence of Batman, which made, again, not any goddamn sense, because why did this man have a vision premonition? I'm still trying to figure this out. Number one, I didn't see Justice League, so I don't know if they established that. And then number two, what the fuck is up with Steppenwolf looking like Goku with a shaved head when he takes his armor off?
But look, it's Bruce Wayne. You gotta let him do everything.
Bruce Wayne shouldn't do anything, and I swear to God, if I hear a voice changer in that suit, like Bruce, just gargle your voice, bro. You don't need an electronic voice changer. Shut up. The fuck up. High key, that dream sequence still leaves me at a WTF, because I'm like, what the fuck is Jared Leto doing there? I honestly thought it should have been Joaquin Phoenix. But then again, I don't know what Warner Brothers wants to do with that universe, because it's in fucking total chaos. Let a DC fan lie to you. Don't believe the hype. But we got blessed this week with by far one of the most unexpected trailers that is going to be bomb. And that is Mortal Kombat. Did anybody else see that trailer?
Yeah,
I did.
Yo, what'd y'all think?
It's all right. I'm not too hyped because I believe in Mortal Kombat Annihilation and all its greatness, and the original Mortal Kombat, because I'm just that old. So the new one, I mean, it's cool. The best Mortal Kombat rendition to me is the one that they came out with. That one that came out on YouTube. That had
the
Michael
movie
J.
trailer.
White. No. The one that come on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it was like short videos, like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yo, that was good.
That was Mortal Kombat. That was like, oh my God, I just saw a video about it. It was Mortal Kombat, something with an R, but then there was the web series. It was called like Mortal Kombat Legacies or something. And then that was like an official one, and that one kind of sucked. I preferred the movie trailer because the movie trailer was a more realistic and darker. But I definitely have high hopes for this movie, definitely. Because it looks like a good mix of, they could be a little campy, but they're referencing the game and they got respect for the material, for the main material. But something that people kept bitching about that I want to let shit just be known. Why did Sub-Zero be the one to take Jax's arm? Hey, stupid. There's no canonical order of how Jax lost his arm. That's why there's multiple iterations of it. He lost it from Shang Tsung, he lost it from Ermac, and now he lost it from Sub-Zero. So shut the fuck up. That's just how it is. Okay? My one big gripe is just who the fuck this Cole character is. I pray to God that he's just a epicenter for us as the viewers to get a look into the lore and the world of Mortal Kombat. I'm fine with that. I hope he's a capable fighter. But the trailer did hint at his like mystic ability. And it looks like he is gonna be like have you guys ever seen the movie with the RZA, the Man with the Iron Fist?
Yeah. Okay.
So you remember how Batista's power was that he had like he could turn his skin into armor?
Yeah.
From the trailer, because like obviously, if you didn't see the trailer, they already threw it out there, which blew my fucking mind. They showed Goro, and Cole is fighting Goro, so he has that, like, his back is weirdly built. So I'm guessing he has an ability where he could. I'm hoping it's not that his body transforms into something brolic. I hope he has like his body could harden, like he turns into fucking what's his dude? Tremor from MK, from what is it? MK Ultimate MK or MK4? He was in MKX, basically the ninja that can move rocks.
Okay.
So he has that power, which I'm like, okay, that looks cool. And then there's also a part in the trailer where Cole looks into the mirror and he gets a vision from Scorpion. So either he is a descendant of Shirai Ryu or something like that. I kind of was like, I didn't realize the setting of the story for Mortal Kombat, because apparently it's gonna open with Scorpion's death and everything, and that apparently takes place way in the past. So Scorpion apparently is an old head, which is hilarious.
Interesting.
Also, another thing that kind of threw me off, no Johnny Cage. Little upset, but not going to deter me from this. Still got high hopes.
Well, he might be there. They just probably having
I don't think so. I'd rather him not pop up. I'd rather him show up in the sequel, because from how it looks in this film, they're going to be fatalities. And once unless they because Easter egg, they showed smoke out of like that that got me even more hyped, because then that could lead into the cyber initiative for the Lin Kuei, which will be crazy. And then that could lead us into Cyber Reptile. Bang, bang, new character, DLC for Mortal Kombat 11 in 2013. Nah, 2075. But I think we got a decent cast here for fighters. The one thing that's probably going to piss me off is just either watching Kano as a good guy, 50-50 good guy, but looking at how that scene played out, it looks like Kano's just on the good side because of out of the situation happening, because everybody from Outworld, I think, is going to take a secret shot at everybody from Earthrealm.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting. I wish Raiden had white hair. I like Asian Raiden. I wish he just had white hair. That's all I wanted.
The shot of Shao Kahn was nice.
That Shao Kahn statue looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
It looks sick. Yo, I'm sorry. They're doing things right. And that whole spiel of, I could understand it. It's like, oh, you should have made Ed Boon say, they should have had a recording of Ed Boon do the get over here instead of the actor who's playing Scorpion. That didn't deter me, because it's like, yo, you watch Mortal Kombat for the fighting, the moves, some of the quips, but it's mainly the fighting. But I mean, with 11 coming, with the resurgence of 9 to 10 and 11, the stories have been phenomenal. So it's like you get those people that are like, yeah, I go there for the story. I'm one of those people that could be indifferent, because Mortal Kombat Revenge, the Scorpion's Revenge, wow, that was by far one of the best animated films they put out.
It was very good, actually.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. I hope we get a sequel for that soon. Other than that, Nintendo blessed us.
Oh yeah, with their direct.
They gave us
Direct.
Nintendo gave us a little direct on things. Anything catch anybody's eye?
I mean, if it's me, it's definitely Monster Hunter.
Dun, 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 dun.
What you like about it?
I definitely like the reveal of some of the monsters they had, like some of them from Generations Ultimate, and then the new ones.
I can't wait to fight that
like
armadillo and eater.
You like the shit monster?
Is that the farting one, the armadillo, or you mean the weasel?
It's like a shit version of Mitsune.
Yeah, it's like Mitsune.
Oh, you mean I call him the weasel dragon, because he got a weasel face, and then you mean the earthbender?
Yeah. He has mud.
Yeah. The earth. I call him the earthbender.
Yeah,
I'm mad you call him the shit monster.
That's shit. That's not mud.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Word. It is holding in his tail. That might be shit. Ugh.
Exactly.
Oh no,
nasty.
His
I
arm
don't feel so bad. I feel Rajang.
Word. This.
Yeah, because you know how when you mount the monsters now, you kind of like you can attack with them. You can use Rajang.
Yeah,
Yo.
Airwave.
I thought that was just I thought that was Nappa's move. Whatever it was, Breaker's voice or whatever the fuck he called it.
I mean, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now Older Monsters looks dope in that game.
I can't wait to like get pissed off and quit the game once I get up to that point where we have to fight like 4 monsters at once.
You mean Anjanath?
No, I said 4 monsters at once. I didn't say Anjanath. Shut the front door.
Quest?
Nah, shut up.
Huh?
So when we yo, you got until August. I'm not gonna hold you. You got until June and August. Okay, that's how y'all got me.
Oh, no.
Because we got
me.
yeah, I don't give a fuck. All right, because we got No More Heroes in fucking August. Too bad it's the end of August, which pisses me off. But that shit looks amazing. Can't wait to hear that music and blast the shit out of it. Right. And then June, we should be getting the Ninja Gaiden collection 1, 2, and 3. And I will only be able to finish part of 2 because I never played 1 and I didn't like it. Nah, I'll play 1 probably. Okay. But Smash, we got blessed with the latest Smash character. It's Pyra and Mithra. Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, sword character.
More sword characters, and apparently someone did the numbers. There's only 15 sword characters, and then compare it to the fighters that don't have swords. I'm like, yeah, but it's like everybody ends up playing online with us.
How many characters don't have swords?
It's like 20 something, 30 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I mean, yeah, true, but like
people could just like swords.
Yeah, it's the online community that kind of shits on it, so I don't like them.
I mean, I guess it's because like people ask for like so many a list of like so many other characters that you want to be seeing. Like you could have easily had like Shadow, like a Shadow and Sonic. That would have been great. You could have had Wario and Waluigi, which people have been talking about for a minute.
Like this dude said it. Sakurai says Waluigi is his least favorite character. Like, I don't know why people keep like you're memeing it positively. It's not how it went. This man literally said, I don't like him.
I mean, that's not even how the characters are even made in the game anyway. So
yeah,
it's supposed to be by fan service, honestly, but
no, because Nintendo and fan service don't mix.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever say that.
He even explained it. It's not even like that. I think they come like Nintendo comes to him with ideas of characters.
Yeah, that's why we got Minecraft Steve.
What can work? And then like from there he goes into like, designing and stuff like that. Like it's not totally up to the fans. I mean, the thing is they also go with popular characters. Like why would Steve make the game? Because Minecraft is the most played game in the world.
Like number one.
That's just why they put 2 Final Fantasy 7 characters, because Final Fantasy 7 is the most recognized Final Fantasy in the world.
And the greatest Final Fantasy in the world.
Most recognized.
Greatest.
That's funny. But with that announcement, also got to give a huge shout out and a rest in peace to Etika, because these were his choice characters. And unfortunately, he's just not going to be able to play them, but we are going to definitely enjoy them within his name. Big ups to him.
Yo, Dez, man. Definitely miss you, bro. Definitely miss you.
Factuals. But other than that, we got Monster Hunter. We got No More Heroes. I honestly, what threw me off, basically the fake Final Fantasy Tactics that they're going to put out, Project Triangle Strategy. That game looked crazy. Those graphics.
Tactics remastered.
Basically, yeah, because even when they explain the lore and the story, it's all just Final Fantasy Tactics. I found that hilarious. What that gave me great insight for and a yearning for, though, was goddamn, I want a Chrono Trigger remake with those graphics.
Then I mean, you could, if you want that, you could play Octopath Traveler. It's pretty much the closest.
No, because Octopath Traveler is still turn-based. You why do you keep
Chrono Trigger's turn-based?
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Secret of Mana.
I say, yeah, Chrono Trigger definitely.
I'm thinking of Secret of Mana.
Yeah, Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana was actually RPG.
That was active combat.
Yeah. You talk You talking about Fire Emblem, the thing that you hate the most? But yeah, so
I hate Fire Emblem
yeah.
until they get into the stories of Byleth.
With that one, but the new project trying to look dope. I'm interested in Bravely Default, which is like if you've ever played Final Fantasy 3-6 on, and what is the remake for? It was a remake as in 6 for the DS. It's like basically the same. It's like same thing, but like updated mechanics and stuff like that, and updated.
It's like to hear the Onion Knight.
Yeah, something like that. But it looked dope. The animations look cool. It's funny how like Square Enix use a character, like some of their names is just very low, like very westernized. There's an Elvis character in your party.
Oh yeah.
Elvis.
I saw him.
I never seen Elvis before. And he's a black mage.
The whole snap.
I'll give you a blizzard.
Zaga, baby. Yeah.
Naga. And do all that. But nah, that game looks dope. I'm interested in that. Persona Strike is coming out on the 23rd, but that came out for P4 already, so I don't know.
Wait, what game?
Strike is
coming out on the 23rd.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get it?
Nah, I ain't get it yet. I wanted to ask this one chick who got this to like tell me how it is first. Then I'll invest in it if need be. But first I want to get Bravely Default because I play that.
Yeah.
I'll play that first before anything.
But you'll never see it coming if it's good or not.
Now, I heard it's good. It's a Muso title. That's the only thing. Like, it's not too bad, but for me, I mean, like Waves of Enemies. Like, I already got something that kind of has that right now. So I'm gonna wait until I finish that before I get into that. And I need to take my time with these things anyway.
The funniest reveal to me had to have been out of this whole direct was the joke that they keep pushing is Hyrule Warriors, because I know people are tight at that game. I love the fact that Legend of Zelda fans have to sit there and eat that pill. Like, take it. This is your next gen. This is your new Zelda game, the one that nobody wants to play. Play your Dynasty Warriors, fam, because you're not getting Breath of the Wild 2 for another 3 years until that Switch Pro comes out.
Which is, oh god, I'm probably gonna end up spending money.
I'm trading my Switch in. I hate the battery on it. It sucks. But wait. Let me tell you what this pass is. That shit is hilarious. So if you get the purchase, if you buy it, you get a new weapon for Link and a new costume for Link. But Wave 1 doesn't come in until June, which is crazy. So you'll get an expanded roster. I'm guessing some new characters. Another weapon. You get some new challenges in a stage. And then challenging enemies. Wow. And then Wave 2 doesn't come out until November. The price is, I'm like, for the price, I guess, but the amount of stuff you get for it is just not worth it. It's $20 all. But then, like, no, I don't know not one Legend of Zelda fan that has said, yeah, I'm having an enjoyable time for this. I find that hilarious.
I mean, it's an acquired taste for the Zelda game. I actually played that Dynasty Warriors version. It's entertaining.
It's fun, but I'm not paying no damn $60 for it.
Nah, it's fun when you play with your friends.
That's about it. Yeah, I can't play that just by myself. It's whack.
Yeah, no one likes to play with themselves.
I do. But then they announced the Skyward Sword remaster. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't get it for Wii. I'm thinking about I might do it.
It looks pretty good though.
It looks good. I don't have the time to invest on a Legend of Zelda game.
Oh yeah, it is very time consuming though.
Extremely. I bought the fucking what was it? The Wind Waker remake on Wii U. Still never beat that. And then they ended the direct with the best game of all, Squidbillies 3, aka Splatoon 3. The game that they have been pushing for family-friendly content of third-person shooters. I could give any fucks about this game or series. I find it hilarious. But
there's a market out there.
There's a market for it, and the market is little kids. I think Nintendo likes to diddle them. No, joking around. All jokes aside, what'd you guys think of the What'd you guys think of the direct though?
I think it was alright. You know what I'm saying? Actually, honestly, I've lost the happy side of Nintendo ever since Etika passed, because he was like he was like a anti-hero for Nintendo, and
That's a fact, because Joy-Con Boys was everything. Joy-Con
and
Boys was life.
it was legit his thing, and I got so invested into that when they come out with certain things that isn't like gritty or like not Nintendo-esque, it's just I'm not really into it.
I mean, look at them. We haven't gotten a solid, for some reason. I don't know why. You know what? I think it's because they weren't as high and mighty as they were now because of Smash and all the success that they're making. The fact that they had the gall to announce Metroid Prime 4 way back, and we have yet to hear anything from it, like really just it pisses me off, because I'm like, yo, that you pieces of shit keep just bringing out garbage. You keep announcing garbage that nobody, that I don't care. I don't care about. I care about your classic titles of Star Fox, F-Zero, and Metroid. Why have you not announced anything for that? But you keep expanding on junk like not Fortnite, but you just keep giving us some third party like BS. And then mind you, the the e-store is just abhorrent with just a lot of sucio, just dirty grittiness of nothing. I mean, thank God this is the one game system that's actually getting M-rated titles, because holy shit, that Wii U was like a scarcity. The one rated M title that I think we got was Ninja Gaiden, then whatever that Ninja Gaiden expansion was. And after that, it was just nothing else. But to me, that's always been the issue with Nintendo. It's like, hey, we got these titles here, blah, 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 blah. But what happened to the ones that people fell in love with back in the day?
They found a new market, and the new market is ages 12 to 0, basically. Like, they don't have to make those games anymore.
They touch on them, because they got this one game called Famicom Detective Club. That's an old ass title. I looked it up. I had to do research on that. That's an old game. Why are they giving a remaster? They're giving their time for that, but it's just like, why are you not giving time to the, like, I would love an F-Zero game. Just give me a racing game. I don't care. Like, Mario Kart racing is cool, but like, fam.
No. How about that? That's what Nintendo says all the time to everybody. We want old games, we want emulators, we want this, we want that, we want the virtual console back. How about no?
Yeah, nah. Oh, especially now because their prices are up. Boy, they swinging BDE.
Nintendo, they still charge you $60 for like a 7-year-old game.
Yeah, don't forget. Yeah, that's a fact. Don't forget, Super Mario 3D All-Stars leaves on March 31st.
And that is the most.
First of all,
worst. Oh my!
I saw that in the Nintendo store, and I said, "Wait a minute." So y'all just bringing back old Super Nintendo games of old Nintendo games? I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, guys! It's either you guys are just running out of ideas, or you just realize that the way the world works right now, it's just a money cow, and you don't have to put in any effort. So yeah,
pretty much it.
They really don't have to put in effort.
Very disappointing.
This is extremely disappointing. That's why anybody who thinks they're a Nintendo fanboy, I'm like, look at the other side of the coin.
I mean, I don't know, they're funny. They just like they're very stuck in their ways, and that's just how it is. Unless there's gonna be some type of reform with the the upper echelons, and Nintendo's gonna stay the same. No.
No.
It's crazy. So the problem is, for most people who like our age group, the millennials basically, who grew up with that classic Super Nintendo era, maybe even 64. Yeah, definitely can add 64 in there. That we're looking for that type of style. And it's like, they're like, no, we don't need to do that. We're really serious about family fun, guys. Family fun.
Man, fuck your family.
I feel like they don't want to go over the rating G. Like when they have to make an M-rated game, it's still rated G. It's the blood is green.
To an extent, because Bayonetta is like their only one M-rated title that they could be like.
They got Mortal Kombat on there.
They did.
Last
well, Mortal Kombat been there since back in the day, so that I don't really count stuff like that. I'm talking about like
but it's
a title that they created, like a title that's Nintendo. We're greenlighting this.
I'm telling you, it's Bayonetta.
It probably is, and Bayonetta isn't even that crazy. It's really not.
It's not. It's just
edgy. It's an edgy Sailor Moon.
What are you looking for? Resident Evil type of gore, or HP Lovecraft gore? What do you?
Honestly, no. No More Heroes is rated M. I'm stupid. Yeah.
Okay, so that. But then, if you think back, No More Heroes, it's like it wasn't a crazy game. They say shit.
And no, there's blood in it. There's blood in it, and there's sexual shit. Not nudity, but it's just blood. And then what is it? It's not Dead Rising. What's the one with my guy with the fucking chainsaw hand?
Oh, something World.
Mad World, thank you.
Yeah.
I have
Mad World, yeah.
Fucking gold. I would love to see that ported to the Switch.
But they got over with that because it's black and white.
I mean, yeah, but then they put it. Oh well, no, that wasn't their game. Sega took it and put it in like 360 and shit. But yeah, they kind of got away with it with the black and white. But
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, you want more, I guess, adult orientated games. But Nintendo, they famous. It's not just family. They famous for platformers, and they have like the adventure games. They know what they're good at, and they roll with that shit. Like
true,
Zelda, Mario. They know what works, and they're not messing that up. They're not gonna mess with that formula. And I mean, I respect that too. But at the same time, it's just, diversity and change. Like, they just not going to do. And they have like the best catalog, like one of the best catalogs in gaming history, and they don't want to ever really like get into that. They want to just give you a couple games every few months in an emulator.
That's a fact.
That's kind of corny. And it's like you see Xbox and P4 got their PlayStation Plus, Xbox got their Game Pass and shit like that. But then also like the games they offer for free, sometimes it'd be like, it'd be AAA titles or shit that came out like just last year.
Yeah.
And like Nintendo is not, it's not, it's not like I get it. It's $20 a year, but I mean, like, I know how many subscribers you have. You know what I mean? Like, stop playing with us. You know what I mean? Like, you got more than Sony and Xbox. Stop playing Nintendo. Like, you got more.
Are you mad because I'm styling on you? Are you mad?
Bullshit voice chat service. Like, cool, yo, Nintendo. If you don't get your shit together, I swear to God.
Oh no, you could talk through the app that we have.
No, that app is trash.
Yeah, that is the worst
trash
ever. And just to cut back on, they really wanted to cut back on money. And it was a good way to stop bullying and all this other crap.
First off, that's one of the biggest things. First off, bullying is gonna happen in life no matter what. Stop trying to stop it.
No, we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk. All right, cut that.
What I was gonna say was that Nintendo also did it because they felt like everybody has a phone. That's why they really did, because everybody has a cell phone, and they see a reason to use the headphone jack that they put inside the fucking Switch to use for a mic service, and that's just software. That's not even hardware. You can just throw a patch in there, and you can use mics.
True.
Like what's their problem, B? Like,
they could have just given us pro controllers with a headphone jack. I would have took that instead of a headphone jack in my goddamn system.
What's for that shit?
Yeah.
Some people 80. Remember when they had the outage?
Yeah.
Controls in for like $100, $120.
Ugh.
You ain't got no microphone, buddy.
Yo, talk to me real quick. I can't.
You paying $120 just so you don't use Joy-Cons? Like, what? Nah. I'm different out there. Nintendo, you got it. You made a deal with somebody. You got all these kids just eating you off. Nah, y'all got it. So y'all doing something.
Oh, like this.
They do some secret.
Whatever it is, it ain't it.
But something.
All right. It's time to get at the task at hand. Let's talk about gatekeeping in this wonderful community of just anime, because that apparently Twitter went fucking bananas over this, and it was trending for some reason.
Trying to get people were angry. Sometimes people agreed, and also the person that said it had no real like he's a Twitch streamer and an artist and some other stuff. I think.
Yeah, we don't got to say his name, but we give.
I see his point. Like I saw his point.
Like there was one point that I agreed with out of it, but
I see his point. But go ahead.
No. I mean, I'm just saying his point wasn't like I would say I understood a smidgen of the point, because it was the one thing that he said that I was just like, okay, that I could agree with. Everything else he said was just a fucking hole that he kept digging himself and wanted to light himself on fire with. Cause
yeah, he said one comment with about the titties. He's like, if you have people that be watching this, you have people that be trying to censor this, then you will never have big titties in anime.
Right. Let me segue to that. Basically, so on Twitter over the week,
that guy
gatekeeping was trending because a Twitch streamer / YouTuber had said, and I quote it says, if your only anime knowledge is based off of watching Demon Slayer, Trashuto, aka Naruto, I call it that, Inuyasha, Clorox, aka Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero, Ghost in the Shell, you're not a real anime fan. Right off the bat, he kind of just swung and a miss, because he named out a whole bunch of anime from different eras that are well loved, greatly appreciated, and were the beginning starting factors of people's anime endeavor, and were just overall great shows. I'm still trying to figure out where he was coming from with that. I don't know. Anybody's thoughts on his choices?
I mean, he's not. I mean, he's saying if you watching mainstream anime, then
right,
you should not form an opinion off of the basis of that to say, because like he had another article with Kill La Kill, right?
Right.
I read that article and I can see where his statement came from, because that article is basically saying like, oh,
it was an op piece about basically.
Well, yeah, it's an op piece because about Kill La Kill's imagery,
hypersexualization.
So like they made comments about. They said it's a cool story and all that stuff, but then she's wearing skimpy outfits, she's in positions that are very sexual and all that stuff, and he's saying, well, that's just anime, which is true. Like
that is a good chunk of the culture.
No, I wouldn't say that's a good chunk of the culture.
I won't say that.
I'll say anime is a very broad subject and it branches out in many different forms. So you can say like, yeah, that type of anime can exist, because that can exist in the same spectrum as a Dragon Ball Z anime. You know what I'm saying? Because even in Dragon Ball, back in the day, Dragon Ball had a lot of obscure scenes that
Bulma's sister
probably, but still you can still see those scenes in anime because it's anime. I mean? It's also animation, it's cartoon.
Don't forget when Goku first met Bulma, he grabbed her junk.
That's what I'm saying. That was the point. But like how so what I'm saying is that his point was just that, and I can agree with him with that, but at the same time he's honestly he's a nobody. He has no real power to say someone should watch this and then because they watching this, they deem themselves an anime fan or part of the anime community. Just because they watching My Hero, Dragon Ball, or shit that's mainstream doesn't take the fact that they're not part of the anime community. Just because you're watching Sayuki or Bobobo or Dorohedoro or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, you gotta understand too. There's levels to this hate. So, as a master in haterology as myself, I could see his angle.
Haterologist.
You know what I'm saying? That I get where he's coming from. So he's hating on animes he probably just doesn't like. That's it. But he's also telling people that.
But how could you hate Ghost in the Shell and Gundam?
I mean, he hates him. some people hate him. Some
No,
people hate
yeah, no.
Naruto.
I don't think that's what he said. I don't think.
No, he labeled those out because those have been like the most, like, when it comes to people that talk about anime,
Yeah,
those are the ones that come out of their, like, those are their choices. Mind you, I was surprised he didn't mention Akira because I was like, that's like the everybody's list. Like, oh yeah, I watched the movie
Nah,
Akira.
that's the Dirk Nowitzki of anime.
no, that's not, I mean, yeah, that's like, I mean, but that's still a selective. That's still a selective group. I mean, you can still say that, but you can still say
Out of compared to Ghost in the Shell, I don't think so.
he say
It's an acquired taste of the stuff that he talked about. He just was bashing.
True, but I
He
mean,
was definitely bashing mainstream.
I mean,
anime.
the names he gave out, yeah, but I was like,
I don't think he took it as bash. He was bashing people.
Yeah, I mean, he was just hating on the fact that,
Who watch
hey, if you
that.
watch this, then you're not a part of the anime community. And it's like, not really, because they probably do watch other ones. That's just at the top of their list. And he's just like, well, I don't care if it's at the top of your list. It's not real anime. So he wants you to be, that person that watches Jesus.
I want you to watch Captain Harlock. I want you to watch Space Pirate Cobra. I want you to
Yeah,
watch
like-
Golgo 13. Mind you, I watch all of
Conan
them.
and
Yeah,
Which is also not an issue. Like, I feel like if you are watching mainstream anime,
Vampire D.
that's the only thing that you're consuming. But yeah, you want to like say, because some people are curious, they want to like see what else is out there probably. Then yeah, take the time to branch out a little bit. Go take, because Dragon Ball Z is different from a slice and life anime. You know what I'm saying? It's different from like Food Wars or something like that.
most definitely.
So like, if you want to try that, if Food Wars has its own, you know what I mean, issues and
Yeah,
objective themes, but it's also a fun anime.
it's funny.
And he has to take into account what people start watching anime. Some people started with Naruto. Some people like myself started with Fist of the North Star. So it's different for
Yeah.
everyone. You know what I'm saying? If somebody started off with Gundam 001, like, then hey, that's what they started off with.
One of my things is that, like, people that have their opinions on it, I feel like when you say something like one show is the GOAT, but yet you have no knowledge on another show, and I say, nah, your choice is kind of not right because there are inconsistencies with that, and I got a better show to show you, and then you either bash it or you're just like, I'm not gonna watch that. I think that's when I'm like, then you can't. Your opinion doesn't matter.
But that's the thing. It's an opinion.
True.
You can't really say like, oh, it doesn't
True,
matter.
it's an
Or
opinion,
anything. Like,
but I also
how they
I
feel.
kind of follow up with that on the influencer side also, because the influencers want to be all kumbaya and stuff, but yet when you get to them and you ask them like, oh, what's your knowledge or what do you know about A, B, and C, and all they know is literally D, E, and F, you're like, what? How did you? What? I don't know. That just to me, I'm like, everybody could be a fan, but I think there's a difference. It's like you have the norm, you got the casuals,
Yeah.
and then you got the diehards. I'm a diehard because that literally all I could watch is that. I have no interest in watching live action unless it's something very, very good. Like I can't sit there and watch something that's gonna be fucking trivial.
I mean, I don't want to categorize myself because I watch what I like.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I mean,
Yeah, so to take what he says to heart, I mean, that's just the world we live in. They're gonna take it how they gonna take it. People tune in to hear what he has to say, obviously. So this is not the first offense he's had. It is what it is.
Now he's known in the community. Like he got some clout. It's just, I mean, it's just
when he started bashing Black Girl Anime News Network, that's when I was like, you might want to stop.
But
I mean, he's doing it for a rile up.
The article you shared wasn't a bad read. It wasn't a bad article.
It was okay, but then it was just like I'm not getting it. You're naming the double. You're basically just explaining the show, and then when people say like the article's problem was the hypersexualization of things like that, but to me, I took it as a reference to classic female anime heroes. Like they were scantily cladded women. Like that's how I took all that stuff at. Like I didn't think of it as an ecchi. Like it wasn't crazy.
I mean, I think it's. I don't think it's. I think it's like it's more of like it's cool to have your opinions, but don't make like a general consent, create like a general consensus of an opinion to turn it into more of a guideline for anime. That's
Right.
what I was getting off from it.
Because like if he's saying like, cause he talked about like because like in the article he talked about the hypersexualization, but it did mention, he talked about like the good stuff of the anime. Only issue was just the problem with just that. And I mean, it wasn't, and the funny thing, the article didn't even like generalize it. It mostly just specifically focused on Kill La Kill. It was
Yeah.
like every anime does this. It's just saying Kill La Kill had this issue, and this is what I saw.
Right.
So now, and then I get where he was coming from, because from that article you could get that, like, oh, why you gotta do that? Go, like Kill La Kill is a beautiful anime. No, like all that stuff like that. And I get that. At the same time, you can't be saying like, oh, because you watch mainstream, you have no opinion about it. Because Kill La Kill is what, like, you can, it became mainstream before. It wasn't mainstream.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was
about it until it became mainstream. So you can't even say that's mainstream. Because what I mainstream?
I don't know. No, but I want to say that probably also the thing that I have an issue with is certain people that have the outlet. I feel like they're how they interpret certain things and how they express it. I think they need a more viewing, or they need a better understanding or someone else's opinion on it. Because the article references a scene where what's the main character's name?
Who? For what?
From Kill La Kill.
Ryuko Matoi or something like that.
Yeah. So when Matoi's spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the show,
go watch it.
I don't. Yeah, like it's
go watch it. It's been out for years.
It's been out for a while. So basically, her sister is the bad guy of the. She's the antagonist until her mother pops up, and there's a scene where basically the mother, quote unquote, she does a little fuddy-duddy thing to the sister to gain her powers from her. The author of the article interpreted it as an incest scene, where in the fact another person, because I was reading the Twitter feed and that person clarified it in how they saw it. It was like she basically humiliated the sister. It wasn't nothing about like, oh, hypersexualization or like, oh, this, that, and the third. It was to prove the point that the sister is also a victim of the circumstances, and that she is also, it's just that, like, her mother was running the things and she was mistreating them. So she's the big bad.
I mean,
that's just,
I mean, to be honest, I looked at it just like that though. I didn't look at it like, I mean, I see that was mad metal. I was like, wow, that's real deep. You got that from when her mother was in the bath with her.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Listen, but by all means, yeah.
What I saw was like, yeah, it looked like they was having sex. I'm sorry. That's what it looked like. Right. But I mean, that's what the article is talking about. And yeah, you can look at it in many different perspectives. And honestly, that is what I said this years ago when Naruto ended. And people were like, the way it ended, there's like some people liked this, some people hated it. And I was asked this question. I was like, when was the last time a manga or anime made you feel something? You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point. Like that scene or whatever scene when she does the sexualization or whatever, those scenes they come from whatever. So whatever the episode's in, it comes from somewhere. Like regardless, the episode from day one, from episode 1, it's already established that this is the kind of anime you're gonna be watching. You know what I mean? So it wasn't holding back from that. So like it's just like, so I understand that if you want to see it in one way, you can. And if you want to see it another way, you can do it. You can do that too. But I saw it as like she was doing something funny until like I read something. I was like, all right. I was just like, this is just, to me, it's just anime. Like anime does complex, like they do weird things.
Yeah, word. It's a cartoon.
Right, it's fictional. It's
there's another thing. You do not need to shove your politics into it, Trashimation. I see what you do.
Yeah.
They censored Fire Force. I'm never watching Fire Force dub. But then again, I'm not watching Fire Force ever again at all, because that show is.
They try to like censor everything we need to watch. I still don't forgive them for Yu-Gi-Oh to this day.
Oh man, Funimation just, I don't. That's another thing I don't like about these influencers.
Just had his hands out. Like what?
Like, why don't influencers call out the BS that companies are doing? Like, oh, okay, cool. I want my chips and my coins, right? But when is it right to be like, yo, why am I able to see this in Crunchyroll differently than I can see it in Toonami?
Right, and that's the next point I was gonna say, because that guy who tweeted this, he don't have no real. He has clout within the community, but you don't have no real power.
Oh, yeah.
People who actually have power, who are making these decisions on y'all, regardless, however y'all feel, those are the people we should be directing the energy towards. Because you feel like Kill La Kill is sexualized, and Kill La Kill should be showed only a certain time of the day. It should be only showed to a certain type of audience, and then you won't really get that. You know what I mean?
Wait. I wanted to give an example of the censoring, if I could.
Because I was just backpacking off your Toonami and Crunchyroll, because like something looks different on Toonami, something looks different on Cartoon Network, and then something looks different on Crunchyroll. You know,
basically, besides, to add on with the Funimation censoring trash, besides Fire Force, they also did something to a show called Miss Kobayashi Dragon Maid. That's a slice of life anime. I've never watched it. I'm probably not gonna watch it, but basically about some chick who's a dragon and she goes on her day. But this woman, because it's anime, big old titties. You know what I mean? So this is what the original sub says. This is the original dialogue. It said, "What's with that outfit?" The other character responds, "Well, everyone was always saying something to me, so I tried toning down the exposure. How is it?" The other person says, "You should try changing your body next." No complaints, right? Nothing sounded fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it to the dub now. "What are you wearing that for?" "Oh, those pesky patriarchal societal demands were getting on my nerves, so I changed clothes. Give it a week, they'll be begging you to change that back." What the fuck? What the fuck, Monica Rial? Shut up.
Gotta love that, I guess. Wow.
It's terrible.
That was a mouthful. Like
and I bet that didn't even sync up with what she said in the damn scene.
Like they had to re-edit her mouth to loop it.
Like,
re-loop it like they do for Team 4-Star.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you believe I am the hype.
Which is crazy.
Like, unbelievable. I don't understand why is it that the weirdos on Twitter are dictating what we should, or scratch that, what people who are in the business of our mediums and everything, like, why are they dictating what they should put in there? Like, I don't, because that
they gotta be changes on the upper echelon, man. That's what it is.
Listen, I'm in the gray. Love everybody. Everybody gets the hate from me. If you want to sit at the table, you better get ready to to take the punches. That's how I see it. But like, when you just started pushing your fucking policies and shit on it, that's where I draw the line. I'm like, ugh, that's disgusting. Because like, mind you, the creator who did Kill La Kill also did that anime movie called Promare? It was that fire anime. It was really, really nice. Had great animation and stuff like that. I call it the precursor. You could call it the precursor of Fire Force. I couldn't watch the whole thing because the story literally turned into, Johnny Young Bosch's character is a mutated person who could control fire, and they're all getting sent to concentration camps. And literally from the line was that, "Oh, you took down that specific like race, quote unquote. That specific ethnic person. Oh, they all should need to be stopped. You shouldn't be different from this, that, and the third." I was like, ugh. Circle back. Let me go put back on Chappelle Show because I'm not.
Chappelle Show.
Like, why? What possesses you to say it to my face like that? That's stupid.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though. I don't understand it. Like, you're taking a medium from another country to input your cultures on it. That's the most non-PC thing you could do.
I mean, people don't want to be PC. They want. It's funny.
The ones who talk the most on it are the ones who are so against it and don't.
Of course, because they just has to fit a norm, but they really don't want to. They want to be racist and they want to be extra, and they want to be haters.
Yeah.
I'll take the haters, but not all the extra other shit that they want to do.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes no sense. I find this like ridiculous. But granted, that was like the one point we could agree on that he made sense on. Everything else was just nah. Everything else was nah. And mind you, I'm not gonna lie, I've gate kept when I was younger, but then I grew up. And then I
kept
stopped.
gate.
Yeah, I had to open the gate a little bit. I creaked it open, and then I stopped once everyone was like, yo, shut the fuck up about JoJo. And then I was like, okay, whatever. Everybody,
those
when I say
Kentaro.
JoJo, it's canceled. Oh, all right, yeah, get the fuck out of my face.
I was one of those people like, hey man, we get it, Judge Mathis, we get it. We get it. JoJo is a good anime. We get it. We got you. A lot of things. There's a JoJo reference everywhere. Hey, oh my God, there's a JoJo reference there.
The only thing recent JoJo thing I told you was that Mr. Vern from Dragon Quest was Dio. That's it. I'm just Dio.
I think one of the new Skate anime got a JoJo reference. You'll probably like it.
See, look at that. Everybody knows when to reference greatness.
Ugh.
How's that Street Fighter, huh? You heard about it going to Fortnite, buddy?
Anyway, so guess what, everybody? We're coming down to the end of the podcast. Yo, yeah, that's exactly what we about to hit that segment, a round of applause, give out some shout outs, and then we're gonna be out of here. Yeah.
But definitely, most definitely, because it's up, follow the IG page at Round Up the Boys. Is it Round Up the Boys, or did I put Round Up the Boys podcast?
Jesus.
What?
Hey man,
wait, follow our YouTube channel also, Round Up the Boys podcast, Rubcast, episode 1 is out. All right, holla at it, hit that like, subscribe. Always wanted to do that.
And it's podcast at the end on the IG.
Yeah, it's podcast. It's Round Up the Boys podcast. You know what I mean? Give us a follow, give us a like, subscribe to the YouTube. You know what it is. Do the things.
We definitely going to be we're on Apple Music. We're going to be on Spotify and Google this week.
Most definitely. Just give us some time, but everything will be coming into fruition.
Also, did I give her a shout out last week? I don't know if I gave her a shout out. I'm going to do it anyway. Definitely give a shout out to Beauty Graphics. That's my best friend. She did our logo.
Facts. Love that logo.
You guys, I've been getting constant hit ups about it, and people really loved it. So I was just like, nah, let me send y'all her way. You know what I'm saying?
Spell her name on.
Oh, yeah, spell her Instagram out.
So her Instagram is, hold on, I'm not technically savvy. All right, BEAU_TE, and that's Beauty. And 3. You just look her up on Instagram and.
Wait, you said and 3, like the number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Okay.
And just go through there and hit her up. She does all types of logos, maybe banners for your computer, rap songs, albums, whatever you want, video games. She actually started doing the animations. That's how she animated ours. So she's starting to do animations now, like moving animations, which is dope as hell.
Oh, all right. She's on her Marcus Prime stuff.
She's doing her thing. So yeah, just hit her up on Instagram and yeah, do that.
All right. So let's do our round of the boys closing. Y'all ready? The boys are out.